The next topic I want to discuss is whether or not domestic violence convictions can be expunged or sealed. Now, there is a difference between expungement and sealing. Sealing is the process by which you can go to the court and say, hey, I have this record, but I want to hide from the public view the fact that I was ever convicted. Sealing is a fairly easy process here in Colorado on non-domestic violence cases. However, domestic violence convictions are not eligible for sealing under the current Colorado sealing laws. Now, expungement is very different. Expungement is going in and erasing the fact that you had anything at all from all view, including the court system. Expungement is never available for domestic violence charges in Colorado. Now, when you're looking at domestic violence convictions, a conviction is not able to be sealed in the state of Colorado. However, there are ways that if you are charged with domestic violence, you can prevent that domestic violence conviction from entering and then eventually get the charges against you sealed. The way that that works often is it will go through a process called a deferred sentence. This is only available in certain circumstances in certain cases, so you need to consult with an experienced domestic violence attorney in order to see if you're eligible for this. But in a deferred sentence situation, you would be charged with a domestic violence crime, and then you would take a plea of guilty, go through basically a rehabilitation process where you're essentially on probation, doing domestic violence classes, and doing your time for about 2 years, but no conviction actually enters. If you successfully complete a deferred sentence, then you can petition the court to have your domestic violence charges sealed. In other words, you can ask the court to change the record or prevent the general public from seeing that you were ever charged and arrested for a domestic violence crime. Remember, though, that is only available if you don't actually have a domestic violence conviction. A conviction, a plea of guilty, straight up to a conviction for domestic violence, can never be sealed or expunged.